Hello everyone, today we are going to build a to-do application. So this is the third video in the JavaScript playlist. Okay, so I am creating a different application, short application, which will clear your basic understanding of JavaScript. So first I have built a countdown to 2025, which I have uploaded, and the second thing was a calculator, and now the next is to-do. Okay, so here you can see, let's say I want to add some task 4, and if I click on save, it will be added. And if I click on delete, let's say I want to delete a task 5, so I'll click on delete, it will get deleted. Okay, so in this way, even if you refresh, this data will be there. Okay, so for that we are using, so we are writing a JavaScript code and using it in the Bootstrap. Okay, so we are going to use the Bootstrap library for this front end view. Okay, and in the HTML, maybe little CSS. Okay, and this local storage I'm going to use. So I'll just show you how it is stored. I am storing, this is the local storage. Here you can see in the local storage, to do's is a list, and in that list I'm storing this task 3 and 4. If I add some task 3, and if I click add, and if I check here, you can see task 2, task 4, task 3. And if I delete task 2, and again if I check, you can see task 2 is deleted. So this is what we have to build. Okay, so let's start coding. Okay, now let's create a new file. That is to do application.html. Okay, let's use html, this file. Okay, now we are going to use the Bootstrap library. So let's search this Bootstrap file. Yeah, I'll use its starter template only. Copy, and I'll paste it here. I'll just remove this unnecessary comments which I don't want. Okay, so if I click and open with live server, yeah, here you can see hello world. Okay, now what we want a template like this. Okay, which is in Bootstrap. Okay, so let's say Bootstrap to list. I'll get a template here. Instead of writing like simple HTML code, we will be using, because our main aim is to understand the JavaScript concepts. Okay, so I'll use this one, raw code. And if I copy this code, this is just a front end. Okay, this will not work. I mean, uh, just I'll show you 1 minute. Yeah, so uh, here if I click here, if I do save, nothing will work, it will not delete. These are just buttons, and this is all a static data. Okay, we have to make it to dynamic. Let's now modify this. First step, change the title is to do application. Okay, and here that is okay. I want to remove this get tasks, and I don't want a status right now, because if like this is just a basic application, and I don't want to finish and all. You just, if that task is done, then delete it. Okay, so I don't want two tiers. One row I want for just an reference when we are adding going to add it in this our using JavaScript. Okay, so yeah, now I don't want this progress also, because as I remove the, yeah, now I want like this. So let's start doing this. Is first thing is, what is our input? Where is our input? This is our input. What is the ID? Form one. So whatever we are going to add there a text using this ID, we want that and add it into the list. Okay, so let's write a script for it. If you want a video on Bootstrap, please let me know in the comment section. I will add a detailed video on that. So first, what I want is function. I'll write render. Okay, function render. Basically, we are going to call this initially. So we'll render a data. So let's say I will add some alert just to know if it is working. Hello, and see hello. Okay, so this will be the first thing which will be rendered on our page. So what we want to do this here is, here you can see in the T body. Okay, I'll give a ID as T body. Okay, and I want to add elements to this T body. So let's say I'll add T body. Okay, first thing, const T body is equal to what document dot get element by id and this T body. Okay, so I'll get that T body, and I can add T body dot what, I can add append child. let's say I want to create this tr child. So I'm just showing how we will do step by step, or step by step, okay, so that you will be able to understand. Where we can write create element, okay, create element of what, tr, and I will add that tr here, okay. Const td is equal to document dot create element td. This we want to add it on in tr. So tr dot append child is equal to of td, okay. So I'm adding now for td here, td dot text content. I want to add a text content as, let's say here it is buy grocery for the next week. Here I'll write buy grocery for this week, okay. And I'll append, and let's check if, yeah, here you can see it is, but we haven't mentioned which td, right? We have three in a row, we have three things, is one button, one this, and this. So what we want to do is, this is for td title, td title, and this is td, okay. Now const td sr number, serial number, okay. Document dot create element td, okay. And td sr number dot text content is equal to, let's say for now I'm using this hard coded thing. Later we will do this. So we are going to use the local storage, right? So here tr dot append child is equal to tdsr number, yeah. Now if we see this, yeah, here you can see 2 and this. Now we want a button as well. So here you want a button. So const button is equal to document dot get no create element of what, of button. And this button dot text content is the same. Let's see if it is the same or not. Is equal to what? I'll write delete. And we have to add also, right? Append child td button. Okay, just a button. Yeah, there's a this button. Do the next thing is, this is what we have added using javascript, okay. So now what we want to do is, I want to store it in the local storage, and then I want to what, get that and add it in the list and show here, okay. So what I want, let's say here I'll get a const to do list, okay. To do list, we want to pass it as what, as in the local storage it is stored in the json format only, okay. So local storage dot get item, okay, get item what, to do list. And if it is empty, then return a list, okay. So I'll get this. And what, right now I'll just console dot log. So not this. Yeah, here you can see empty, because we have not added anything, right, for now. So here let's do one thing is, let's say I will add from here only, so that he will understand. Local storage dot get item is to do list, okay. It's null because no, we have to add it, okay. Just a minute. Set item to do list is or let's say we will just add from here only, okay. Because if we add there and then, okay, now we'll just add from here. Function add, anyway we have to write this, right. Here I will, when we call this save, just write a button, because I don't want my page to be refreshed every time. And I'll write an on click function, and I'll call this add, okay. And after clicking on this add, um okay, add task, Now what I want is I want a let's say to do, or let's say task is equal to what document dot get element by id. Which id we have to use is this one of form, that is form 1, and of value, this is the input, right? So it's value I want. Okay, now what I want is local storage dot set item. Instead, let's say I have this to do list, right? To do list dot push, to do list dot push is what I want to push this task, and I will set this local storage dot set item is to do, to do list comma, as we have to store in the json, so json dot stringify to a to do list, and render, because we want again this, but right now we have to use that, but I want to show you how it is stored. Okay, so I'll just refresh, I'll say task 3, let's try. To do list is not defined. Okay, so we want it outside, we want it outside. Okay, now let's try this. Yeah, here you can see task 3. Okay, and here I know there is some issue. Okay, 4, and if I say I'll get this. Okay, task 4, because we have not set it to the value in the take the value in the list and set. Okay, we are just hard coded, so it is just a length. Like initially we have added this to here and again. Okay, okay, if I refresh I'll get only 2 because there are only 2. So here you can see it is getting added. If I write a local storage, here you can see task 3, task 4 in task 3, task 4 in our to-do list. Now I want to show it in this list here. So how we will do that is I will apply a for each loop to do list dot for each. Yeah, here I want an index also, so I'll take a index comma index. Okay, because for the numbers. Okay, and here I will have this, and here I will get this thing, and here I will add an index to it, and this will be our title. What will be our title is that element. Okay, this will be our element. Yeah, and we are going to create this button, and we will be adding the event listener, but just first let's do this, and we will do this. Okay, so here um yeah, so let's check this if it is working. Cannot read properties of undefined. What? Array, you said array. Oh, when it came. Okay. Yeah. Here you can see task 3 and task 4. So let's add here index plus 1, and I want to delete this tr. Okay. Yeah, here you can see. So I can add task 5 and save. Okay. So why this is happening? 1 2 1 2 again, 1 2 3, if I add task 6 and this, because we want to what, here initially there is something in this list, and we are again adding it in the list. Again we are adding things to it, like it was 1, I added okay, it was 1 2, and I added the third element, so I it appended again 1 2 3. Okay, so for that what we have to do is here I will be doing t body dot inner html. Let's say I will do this. Yeah, so I will add some task 7, let's say, and save. You can see it is adding at the end and only one. Okay, so that issue resolved. Now our next task is, after clicking on delete, something should happen, right? So let's write a function for that, is function delete. Okay, what it should do is, let's say delete task, what it should do is it should delete. So what it will do, to do list dot splice index comma 1. Okay, so index we have to pass here, and then again the same thing, and again render. Okay, so where we will use this delete task, we want to add it, add event listener to this button dot add event listener. Okay, after click, comma, after click what, delete task, and I want to pass an index to it. Okay, so let's see this. If I click on this, yeah, you can see it is getting deleted. And even if I refresh, my data is there, because what, we are storing it in local storage. Okay, so if I see my local storage, here you can see to do list and three are there. So in this way you can build a to do application. Okay, and here we are using the local storage, that is the main point. For the local, I mean, local storage is just we are storing it locally. If we use a list or array in JavaScript only, then the data will not persist, right? Because if you refresh, the data will go. So that is why I showed using the local storage. And you can add a finish button, and you can add a status, because status should change after finish, after you click once on finish button. Okay, and finish button should not be showed or viewed, it should be hidden. Okay, so for that you have to, what you have to do is you have to store an object in the local storage instead of a string. List of string, you have to store the object where it will be title and its status. Okay, so in this way you have to store, or you can say store the serial number also. But if you delete one to do or one task, then the number will be like, it will not be like 1 2 3, it will be, if you delete the second, it will be 1 3 and all. Okay, so create an object, store the title and its status, and then show it and do the finished and all. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like this video and subscribe my channel. Stay updated.